I suspect that this downspout drain line is partially clogged. When it rains really hard, water flows out of this seam. The drain pipe runs along the driveway. I want to investigate and make sure that nothing is leaking underneath and possibly undermining the concrete slab. I'll connect a garden hose to a tool that I made out of PVC to clean my gutters. I'll send some water into the downspout and see if anything comes out at the end of the drain line. There's no water coming out of the other end of the pipe, though that tool doesn't put out a large volume of water. There's a elbow here, and that looks to be in poor shape, so maybe it's broken and the water's just running against the foundation of the house. There's the elbow, and you can see it's cracked. That will definitely be a future problem. You'd think if it was leaking here that the ground underneath would be washed away. I pushed this sleeve up as far as it'll go. I can't pull it up enough to slip it out of the elbow, so I'm just going to break the elbow out because it needs to be replaced anyway. I fed the garden hose into the drain line and turned it on. I have water coming out the end of the pipe. I think that the pipe is pretty long and there just wasn't enough water to make its way to the end of the pipe. I could only work the garden hose about 4 feet into the pipe, but easily fed a snake through. The snake didn't catch on anything, so I don't think that the pipe's broken. It's only a 3-inch pipe, so maybe it's a little undersized. I also suspect that there's a layer of sediment on the bottom of the pipe that would be taking up some volume and also causing the flow of water to be slower through the pipe. I want to clean the sediment out of the bottom of the pipe, but I want to be gentle, so I've worked my snake through the pipe. I bought some 160-pound working load cord. I fastened the cord onto the end of the snake, and then I'll use the snake to pull the cord all the way through the pipe. About midway on the cord, I fastened an old cloth. The cord's through on this end. I have cord on the opposite end left so that if it gets stuck in the pipe, I can pull it back the other direction. I didn't get much debris out of the pipe. I suspect that it may be undersized or maybe the pitch isn't correct. I've got a new PVC elbow that'll hold up longer than the old styrene one. There's a method that can be used to clear out a partially clogged drain pipe. Good judgment will keep you out of trouble. Use a strong enough cord. Anytime the cloth is inside of the pipe, there should be cord showing on either end of the pipe. You'll be able to pull in either direction if the cloth gets stuck. I hope you found this video helpful. A thumbs up is always appreciated. Click on the channel name, Know How Now, to find other videos. And thanks for watching.